Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Weber and I'm doing my project on memory. So what is memory? Memory is our ability to encode, store, retain, and recall information and past experiences. Memory is the sum total of what we remember and gives us the capability to learn and adapt from previous experiences as well as to build relationships. Now that we know what memory is, I would like to discuss the types of memory because you think memory as a whole, but there's actually a lot more into it. And there's so many different kinds of memory, and there's also ways to improve memory. Implicit memory, also known as the unconscious memory. It's basically unintentional recognition, pretty much like a routine. We do things from memory, but we do not have to think about them, like brushing your teeth or going to work. Explicit memory, on the other hand, is it's also known as declarative memory, and it does require the conscious thought. An example of this is when you are recalling who went to dinner last night, or naming animals that live in the ocean. Long-term memory. Long-term memory is the ability to remember extensive amounts of information. There are two types of long-term memory. There's semantic memory and episodic memory. Semantic memory concerns learning and remembering the meaning of words and concepts not tied to specific occurrences of events in time. An example is just facts, like Paris is the capital of France, or lions are mammals. Episodic memory. This includes day-to-day activities. It is a collection of past personal experiences that occurred at a particular time and place. An example of this is the day you graduated, or I drove to the mall an hour ago. Prospective memory is remembering to perform a planned action or recall a planned intention at some future point in time. Example is having to return a rental car or pick up laundry. Autobiographical memory involves remembering information and events from our own life. An example of this is a funny moment with a friend or a trip you took with friends and family. Source memory refers to the ability to remember the source of a familiar event as well as the ability to determine if an event was imagined or actually experienced. False memory is when one remembers an event that never happened. Luckily, there are ways to improve memory by external aids, internal aids, and drugs. External aids are memory aids that rely on environmental resources, like diaries, calendars. Internal aids are memory aids that rely on mental processes, such as repetition, mental images. Drugs is also another alternative way. Thank you so much for watching and hope you enjoyed my brief presentation on memory.
Created using Powtoon.